Okay, so I have this tub here to do. I've already waterproofed it, and I got my ledger board on, and this is the tile here. It's a 2x8, like a grayish beige marble tile, and that's going on the wall staggered. There's going to be a little niche here, and there's going to be a niche here, up here, and then there's going to be like a mosaic tile in behind the back part of the niche. So I'm going to start cutting out this niche on the bottom niche right here, and then I'll waterproof it. Okay, so I have my line here. This is going to be the bottom of the niche. Right here. Going to be the bottom of the niche. Yeah, you can barely see that, but that's it there. And I have to go, because I'm going to put, so this is where the marble's going to come on top, the shelf. And so I'm going to cut this out, and then I'm going to cut this at 1/2 inch lower than here. So when I put my piece of window board on here, it'll be exactly this level. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to figure that out. And the easiest way to do that is simply get a piece of Durock. And give yourself a line right there. Like that. And that's my line there. I don't know if you can see it from there, but that's my line. And that's the height I'm going to be at when I cut this out. Okay, so this is my top line, and this is my bottom line, and this is where my studs are. So I'm going to cut along this line just to see exactly where the studs are. And the studs right there. On that one. And stud. That's right there on that one. So now when I know where my studs are, I can figure out this way here. And that's what I'm going to do now. She wants it about 12 inches wide. So, 12 inches wide. So I'm going to start from this stud here and go 12 inches this way. Well, actually I'm going to go 13 inches because I got 1/2 inch on the board here and then a half inch on the board there. So I'm going to go 13 inches. This line and this line. cut that out. Okay, so gonna cut that out now. You want to save that piece. And now I'm going to frame it in and make the niche. Okay, so I got that on. And now I'm going to waterproof it. And so tile goes like that. And there's going to be a piece across here. Okay, so this is the tile. I've already got this front panel, this tub installed, and that's going to go up all in this area here. I cut this niche in, and there's going to be another one up here, which I haven't cut in yet. So this is going to be on a stagger pattern like you see here, and on these ends here, here, and here, I polished. I don't know if you can see it. I polished these ends here. They're not shiny because it's just a matte finish. And this is an unfinished here. And that's a finished. And I'm going to start with a staggered half joint over there. So I got some cut in half here. And those are polished. One side polished there. That's the unfinished side. Which actually looks pretty good on this one. And so I'm going to start with this. Start over here, fold and a half, fold the corner, and then over here, on this side here. And this wall here I had to, because it's not flat. These walls, that wall and that wall, are really flat, but this one here is not very flat at all. So I built it out a little bit with thinset. I'm going to give it another skim coat, and it won't be bad. And this tub is actually at a level almost an inch from that corner to there. See that? To here. It's at a level almost an inch, and when the tile's only half an inch wide, that's a big difference. You wouldn't notice it so much on a large tile, but on a small tile, nothing I can do though. I didn't put the tub in. The tub was put in uneven, so that's just the way it's going to be. So I'm going to get started with this tile here. Okay, so I'm going to put this here and here, and these two little ones here to hold it up, because otherwise it'd be too low from the top. But when I put the marble in here, this bottom part will get covered here. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Now, let's start over here. I'm going to use a square notch trowel because a 1/4 inch square notch trowel, because these aren't all exactly the same thickness, so that'll give me a little bit of play to make it flat. Now, cut some halves because those just happen to be exactly half, and then I'll finish this part a little bit higher and come around here. Now, because I'm going to fold that corner over there, that means the half piece that folds off there I'm going to use to go around that side. That way, so these grains here will match, and the color of the towel will match going around the corner. So I've numbered them. I've put this line here to show where the cuts are, and here are some more. So now I'm going to cut these, and then I'm going to get this here. So that way I know that those two go together like that. Okay, so I got that part of the wall up. Now I'm going to come around here, and these are the pieces all numbered there, which go for those halves, and that's how you fold the corner. So that's what I'm going to do now. Come around this side. Come around here. Okay, so I got some thinset spread. And I'll start this corner with a full tile. So I got the bottom row here. Now, that piece over there, the first one, that's number 1. So that's number 1. That's number 2. Okay, so I got these all cut here, and these are cut Well, actually I have to cut 2 more of these. And that corner's done, and these are the pieces to fold the corner, and they're also numbered. So now I'm gonna come over here and go across here, and then I'm gonna have to cut in this one when I get a little higher, this niche up here when I get a little higher. Okay, so I got that much done. I got this braced here so that doesn't slide down, and as soon as that sets up a little neat here, this is set up enough that I can pull spaces out and clean it up, because this stuff is very, very, very porous. And now I'm probably going to cut that in for the niche, and then I'll do this wall over here. Okay, I figured out where the other niche is going to go. It's going to go right here. This is a where a full tile is, plus a 1/2 inch. This here, I already started cutting that, is where a full tile is, plus 1/2 inch for the thickness of the Durock. And this is 13 here, so that's the width of that, which is 12 inches, plus a 1/2 inch on each side for the Durock. And this is where the tile is gonna end up, and this is the tile line right there. So I get decent pieces on both sides, and I'm gonna have a full piece up here and a full piece up here, just like that one there. So now I'm gonna cut that out. And now I'm going to frame that in and put the Durock and waterproof it. Okay, I'm going to waterproof this now. And this is how I do it. It's fabric. Like that. So what that does, makes an inside corner, like that. Put that like that. Okay, so what I've done here is I made an inside corner like that. That's gonna fold in like that. It's gonna fold there. It's gonna fold there, and then this piece. So that's folding like that. It goes like that. It goes like that, and this piece will overlap that. And it's pretty much waterproof. This you don't really have to worry about this here because it's gonna get all filled with waterproofing because it's a liquid and it'll be watertight. And then you fold a piece like this. So you do that all around. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm using Maypie Aqua Defense here. And you want to make sure you cover everything because this stuff it's a little messy. And you want to make sure you wear gloves. When that dries, I will give that another coat. But that's basically done. Okay, so that niche is done. About a 1/2 inch overhang here. These edges are polished. This edge is polished. And these edges are polished. So that's that niche. Now, time to move on to that wall. Okay, so these are the pieces that came off here, and like I said, they're all numbered. And these are the pieces that are gonna start here. So I figured it out, and I'm gonna start from this side and then go that way, and that corner over there will end up be folding. I might have to trim because this wall isn't perfectly level. I'll trim these just a little bit just so I get a nice even grout line up and down. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix some thinset and I'll start right over here. Okay, that's done. And that's the folded corner. The piece that fell off here I put over there so the grain matches and the color matches of the tile, and same over here. And I'm going to be doing that all the way up there and up there. So up to where the border is going to go. And on top of that, it's going to be a mosaic tile border, same, basically the same stuff. So there's going to be a border on that, and then the tile goes to the top. Okay, so I'm putting this border up here, and then there's going to be more of the tile on top. And this is the piece that's going to go here, and I cut it, and I polished. The end is hard to see in the camera, but that's polished. So it'll be a finished edge like the rest of these here. So now I'm going to put that up. Okay, so I measured it and cut it. And this will go in here. Okay, same on the other side, and then I'll be all done with the border. Okay, so that's the border, all done all the way around. This side is polished, this side is polished. Now I'm gonna work on the top here. This is a full tile here. Just put that up. And this one here is the next one. It's number 7, and it goes right up there to fold that corner. Okay, so that's a folded corner. All the grains match. all the colors match on these things. These are full tiles here, so they obviously, you know, two different tiles. But these is, that's what you call a folded corner. See how the grains match and just continues around? Because if you don't match that, then if you get something different, say a piece like this, it just doesn't look right. When you do that, it's folded corner. And that's how you're supposed to do it. And I've done the same over here. And then, you know, I'm going to continue around. Okay, so I cut this piece for here, and I polished this edge, and that's going to go up here like that. And then this piece, polish this edge, a little bit here, a little bit there, and a little bit underneath, just to, and that's going to go like that, like the bottom one. So now I'm going to put these in. So you want it to be level that way and tilt in to the bathroom this way so the water will run off. And that is that. Now I'm gonna cut all these for here, polish these corners, and I'll be done with this tub area. Okay, so cut all these, got them all polished. Now I'm gonna put them on. So now I'll cut this piece here and get the other side. So that is done. Like that bottom one there. So I'm all done with this tub area. I just got to do the floor now, and I'm going to do that tomorrow. Okay, so this is a piece of tile, marble. This side is sealed, this side is sealed, and this side is not sealed. And here's the difference. This absorbs the water, and this repels the water. The water beads off that, and this just absorbs it. See the back? It absorbs it as well. But the top, where it's being sealed, doesn't absorb the water. So that's why it's important to seal it before you grout. So this is the sealer I'm using. Okay, so this is how I put it on. Get a piece of rag, impregnate it with a sealer, and then just wipe it on. So you let it set for 5 minutes. Anything that's not absorbed, you wipe it off. Okay, so that's the tub area. All done, just gotta grout it. It's all sealed. Okay, so I'm using this boost to make the grout stain resistant. And this is the grout I'm using it with. You pour your liquid into the bucket and you add the powder, and then you mix it real good. And you want it to be consistency more or less like this. And then you wait 10 minutes and give it another mix. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, so now you want to mix it again. There you go. And I just want to Okay, so it's all grouted. Now I'm going to caulk and then grout the floor. Okay, time to caulk. Okay, so this is mist grout, caulk. And this is the grout that I used. And it's the same color. When the caulk dries, as the caulk dries, it gets darker. And as the grout dries, it gets lighter. So when it's all done, said and done, it'll all be the same color. So now I'm going to finish caulking the tub. Okay, so that's a finished floor and tub area. See how that corner, the caulk in the corner is already starting to change?